Hello everyone, my name is Ark and welcome back to another sort of Dragon Ball review, not really review, a discussion in sorts with the new Dragon Ball re-release questionnaire by Tamashii Nations, celebrating the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. This will be a video of sort of giving you insight as to who you should vote for in terms of your actual figure selections and what figures you should be on the lookout for. So if we click onto the actual link, you guys should be able to choose the link here down in the description as well. There is a lot of figures for this survey that really goes to show that they are going all out for this questionnaire and re-release sort of figure schedule. So it starts off with the Dragon Ball saga, or the Kid era, the way that they call it over there in the Japan area, or in Japan they call it the Kid era. And we have a bunch of different selections, although there are a couple that you might want to be on the lookout for. So I'm going to give sort of my choose this one for this era type of selection, but on the other hand, I'm going to give you my own personal 3 for the figures. Now, when it comes to the Kid Gokus, there is a Kid Goku currently available at the Tamashii Nation store, which is the one that you are able to get, although he is not exactly up to scale with the actual figures, which a lot of people really hated back in the day and still do now, especially with the newly released Daima Goku and the GT Kid Goku as well. So at this point, we're just waiting for a Kid Goku that looks like Kid Goku, which we are getting next year for the 40th anniversary V-Jump thing. I am supposed to get one, so hopefully I am able to get one. If not, oh well. But yeah, in terms of the selection for this, Shenron, right now, he has an exclusive edition that is currently available in Big Bad Toy Store. So the exclusive edition, you can get it right there if you wanted to. Probably the definitive Shenron to do. The Bulma and the bike just got a reissue recently. So mainly the bike just is not really that available, but Bulma is. Either one of the Kid Gokus, I do not care about these Kid Gokus really. Will I have them in my collection one day? Probably, but I don't really care that much about them. Now, Demon King Piccolo is still widely available in some areas, mostly Amazon, I believe. Kid Krillin, I don't think many people will care about him, unfortunately, so it's not really the biggest choice. If you are a fan of Kid Krillin, unfortunately, you are in the minority. Unfortunately, Master Roshi. Now, we do not have a single currently available Master Roshi, so he would probably be one of the bigger picks as well. And also Jackie Chun, he is another one that I would love to get, but it's not on my high priority list at the moment. And probably shouldn't be on yours either, unless you really like Jackie Chun and want to have him as one of his as one of your 3 selections. Then go for it. Again, we have the regular outfit Bulma. The sort of gunner outfit Bulma is a good one, but I don't think it's gonna win anytime soon. Plus, they didn't choose the purple hair one, which that probably looks the best in my opinion. You shouldn't vote for Kid Chi-Chi or Launch. Launch is a great figure, but not really over the top. Tao Pai Pai, no one's gonna vote for him, unfortunately. So my choice for this era, or sort of like a honorable mention, would be either Roshi and Jackie Chun, which are 2 different characters, by the way. If you did not know, it is Master Roshi and Jackie Chun. They're pretty much siblings. But now, here we actually get into the Saiyan saga here. Piccolo, widely available right now. You should not go choose him at all whatsoever. The Scouter Vegeta, unfortunately, while a lot of people might actually want Scouter Vegeta right now, we do have the 24,000 power level Vegeta, which is just a better Vegeta than this one. It is more to scale, more quote unquote proportional in the sense, although his shoulders are super wide. But besides that, might as well just wait for an actual sort of Scouter Vegeta in the future. I really wouldn't hold my tongue to people actually choosing Scouter Vegeta. Grade 8 Vegeta, a lot of issues with him, barely any paint. I don't think they're going to fix any issues or paint stuff with him, so he's just gonna look like a bunch of hunk of plastic. So that's also, you could probably choose either one of the like Saiyans, that the Attack of the Saiyans. Nappa and Raditz are definitely like high priority. I think Raditz, first and foremost, would be the most selected one out of these. Although Yamcha, we do not have a single Yamcha currently available. Well, there kind of is, but I'll get into that in a minute. This Yamcha look, it is not available anywhere, and I do think that he should be available, because it would be a really nice addition to not only my collection, but also for those that really like this haircut for Yamcha. This Tien, while Tien should have a figure available right now, this is not the one that you should be getting. And I'll show you why in a minute. Nappa is another one that you probably should select as well. So these are sort of honorable mentions as well, Raditz and Nappa, just because while they are sort of still in circulation in the secondhand market, they're not really that affordable. So Nappa is like around 120, 110-ish, and then Raditz is like 150 right now. For the event exclusive is like 200 as well. So they are quite up there in price. Same for Vegeta. He's around 100-ish from what I've seen in the past couple of weeks. And then Great Day Vegeta, while he is like in the upper 300s, I don't think he is of top priority. So Raditz and Nappa are honorable mentions here. Now, Namek Saga, or not Namek Saga. Well, technically, yes, the Frieza Saga, the Namek Frieza Saga. Now, we do have the Saiyan Race on Earth Goku, which you should not at all select. This figure is still in circulation in a bunch of different retailers like Target and Walmart. You find them here and there, but this guy is always going to keep getting reissues upon reissues upon reissues. So, do not choose this guy. It would be a waste of a vote. Kid Gohan, I think, could be an actual good choice, although not my top priority. So he's like on the list of good choices, but not high priority. Namek Bulma would also be a nice addition. Probably not in either one of the list of honorable mentions or quote-unquote priority section. So under that priority section, these Kid Gohan and Krillin, I heard they are horrible in like both articulation and just aesthetics. They look weird, so definitely not on my priority list whatsoever. Scouter Vegeta, or 24,000 power level Vegeta, and Qui just released this year, so you should not be picking these two up. They are still available in Japanese sites, and also I think in some US retailers, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, Sarban and Dodoria are another topic of discussion right here, because they are the henchmen of Frieza, and they are Premium Bandai exclusive, just as a bunch of these other ones right here. And honestly, these would probably be an honorable mention as well, so you probably should have these in your list, although we are getting a Monster Sarban next year as well, so it depends on who you want, really. So these would not be bad choices whatsoever. So those are two options that you can have out of your three options. Now, the whole entire Ginyu Force. Ginyu is somewhat the most affordable one out of all of them, which is surprising. But all of these guys, they total around like $700 total, sometimes upwards to $1,000. So I really would love to see reissues of these guys and re-releases as well, because it would complete my collection of the Namek Saga for myself. But at the same time, they're only going to be reissuing or re-releasing one of these figures. So if you put these as your three choices, that honestly wouldn't be a bad idea. But at the same time, only one of these are going to get a reissue, and honestly, you can't really have just one reissue without the others, you know? But if you do select them as your other two choices, then it would show Bandai that we are in demand for more Ginyu Force, and we would love to see them again. So probably having them as your second and third options would not be bad. Purunga, still widely available pretty much everywhere. Very expensive, so I would not pick them whatsoever. First Form Frieza is getting a reissue next year. Second Form and Third Form, while they are almost a year old at this point, those are two honorable mentions as well, alongside with the Ginyu Force. these two would be really good reissues. Although for third form Frieza, you can still find them at a reasonable price. Although he is getting up there. And second form Frieza, he is around $120 to $140 in the secondhand market. So this would not be a bad choice, really. Fourth form Frieza, final form Frieza, is still widely in circulation in some areas. Full Power just released a couple of months ago, and he's still somewhat available in other retailers. Super Saiyan Goku just got a World Tour sort of reissue, so I wouldn't really see one getting a reissue anytime soon. Same as Super Saiyan Goku, this would be probably one of the dumbest choices to actually choose. This guy is getting a best selection, so he's going to be more affordable in the Tamashii Nation store for $35 from the looks of it, with less accessories, but still the same figure. So please do not choose this guy. He's getting technically a third reissue in just under a year, which is insane for any figure. So do not choose the Namek Saga Goku. You could probably choose this one as one of your third picks, but I wouldn't really recommend it. This is the go-to Super Saiyan Goku. Just wait for a new sculpted body for this guy. And Bardock, don't pick Bardock. He just got a reissue this year, and he's still widely available in a lot of places, so don't pick him. That would also be a waste of a vote. But moving on to the Cell Saga, where we could probably have some of our really good choices here. Mecha Frieza and King Cold just released this year. Mecha Frieza, I could see it. King Cold as well. Although I really hate this figure for many reasons. It wouldn't be bad choices, but this guy is still somewhat available in some retailers, and Mecha Frieza as well from the last time I looked at. Mainly Japanese retailers, so be on the lookout for these two because they are quite somewhat at retail price at this moment. Maybe a little bit extra, so you could have them in sort of like a somewhat priority section, but these would not be anywhere near my top two picks. Mostly because I already have them, but because they're not really the best figures whatsoever. Now, Trunks, still available in a lot of places, mainly Amazon. So this could be a good pick, especially after the fixes with the reissue this year. But that would be a third reissue for this guy. Don't really want that. Krillin, still widely available everywhere. Skipping Tien and Chiaotzu. Yamcha is still somewhat available in a lot of places. Same for Android 20 and Android 19 somewhat. All premium Bandai releases. Honestly, both of these probably wouldn't be bad choices, but at the same time, they won't really be high priority on my own list. Same as Yamcha. I'm actually getting Yamcha and Android 20 very soon. And 19 probably later down the line, but these two I am getting soon enough. So be on the lookout for a review there. Now, Tien and Chiaotzu. This is probably the definitive Tien and Chiaotzu to get because it is the iconic Tien look with sort of like the half shirt on the left side, and Chiaotzu is actually a postable figure as compared to the Saiyan Saga Tien and Chiaotzu, where Chiaotzu is mostly a fixed figure that goes with Nappa, and this is just a more updated, more accurate look to Tien from like overall Dragon Ball. So this would be your Tien pick. So those Tien fans, go at it. This is a really good figure. I reviewed it, very nicely done. Would be a good pick here. Yamcha, don't pick it. Android 19, don't pick it. 20, don't pick. Vegeta and Trunks, these two specifically, do not pick them whatsoever. They are still widely available, especially Trunks. Vegeta comes out here and there in stores every now and then, so don't pick these guys. They are still widely available. This base hair Trunks with the long hair could be a good choice, but at the same time, I can definitely see them do sort of like either a DLC for another figure, probably with one of the androids, which I'll get into in just a minute, or also just reissue this guy sometime soon as well. So again, don't expect anything like that right now. So don't pick any of the Super Saiyan Vegetas or Trunkses. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, the androids. These could probably be really three good picks right here. But at the same time, if I were to pick either one of these, I would love to get Android 16. Because it does seem that Android 16 holds the best out of the three of them. And I do think that these two are going to get a sort of remold and brand new sculpts sometime soon, probably within the next 2 years, to say the least. Uh, but Android 16, he recently just got a San Diego Comic Con exclusive, and I missed out on that, so I would love to get him once again. So these would be your three really good picks, especially for your three choices, because it would show them that we really want the androids to come back. They're some of the most expensive figures right now, so I would not hold you back if you were to choose all three of the androids, or even the pair of 17 and 18. But yeah, good choices right here. Definitely much higher than the Ginyu Force, in my opinion. But at the same time, these two are definitely going to get a resculpt and updated models later down the line. Same for Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Now, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan could also be a reissue, but at the same time, we just got a 3.0 Gohan. We don't want to go back to a 2.0 Gohan, please. So let's try to avoid this guy. I know he's hype, but let's get a brand new sculpted 3.0 Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that actually looks accurate to the anime. So let's just hold down on Gohan. But if you have him as one of your three choices, that's fine. It would also any of your choices, if we get like high enough votes, it would show Tamashii that we do want them. So it would just show them to just make reissues and updated sculpts of these guys. Full power Super Saiyan Goku, this would be the actual dumbest one to choose because he is available everywhere. He just got a reissue like 2 months ago, so do not pick him. Mr. Satan, while a great figure, which I have not uploaded the video at this point, he's a great figure, has a lot of different accessories because he actually fits each and every single look that he appeared on in the Z saga, Z sagas for the Buu and also the Cell saga. Very good figure, although definitely not a high priority for anyone really. He's somewhat affordable at like $90-ish. So yeah, this Cell, please don't pick him. He goes on sale frequently. So you can find them at like $50 on Amazon every now and then, especially on like Prime Day deals. And even Big Bad Toy Store has them for, I think the lowest I saw was like $46 one time. And for some reason I didn't pull the trigger, but don't pick Cell or Imperfect Cell. Perfect Form Cell, do not pick this guy because we need an updated Cell. This guy looks ugly as hell. The Dragon Stars look so much better than this guy. Do not pick him whatsoever. Just get the Dragon Stars. But you could have him as one of your three choices because it, again, would show them that we want a perfect Cell. So, you can have him as one of your three choices. Super Saiyan Gohan, just get him right now. Don't get a reissue. Don't wait for a reissue. No. He is widely available pretty much everywhere. Just get him right now. Go buy him. Buu Saga. This is absolutely embarrassing, but there is one contender that actually deserves a reissue here. Super Buu. Now, hear me out. Great Saiyaman, he's not winning. While I love Great Saiyaman, I love his aesthetic and his like personality and everything, he is definitely not winning. I heard he has a couple of issues with the face sculpts and everything, so let's just avoid that one. Majin Vegeta, he just got an event exclusive recently. I would love an updated Majin Vegeta, but if they were to reissue this guy, it wouldn't be bad. He probably is like the second choice here. Super Saiyan 3 Goku literally just got a reissue. Buu is getting a reissue next year. Gotenks, not really high priority here. And these two are 1.0 models. Do not pick either Vegito or Ultimate Gohan. They are very old molds. Do not pick them. But Super Buu is arguably in the top 10 Dragon Ball figures of all time at this point. And I missed out a lot on this guy. So him being a high priority, he probably would be in my top 3 if I wanted to choose him. So there's that. Probably in the top 3. Now, GT. Do not pick any of the GT ones. Kid Goku, widely available. GT Trunks, he literally just released. He's literally on my way home right now. Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta, still somewhat available in a lot of places, Amazon mainly. Goku's getting up there in price, but he did have 2 reissues. So just be on the lookout for a cheap deal for either one of these. Super 17 has not even released. And Pan releases in January. So just wait. Like, do not pick any of these. If you pick any of these, you are a fool because they're just brand new. Just wait until more of these figures come out. They'll reissue these guys just because they're so popular again. So just wait. Now, Super. Uh, Pretty good contention here. Really, this guy just got an event exclusive. This guy, I don't really care about. Goku Black, base Goku Black does have a different color scheme than the Rose Goku Black that's widely available right now. So this guy would not be a bad choice. Now, Vegito just got an event exclusive. You can still get him right now. He's gonna be at the Tamashii Nation store for a while at this point, so don't get him. Vegeta just released. Go get him right now. $35. Do not vote for him. Jiren also getting a full power Jiren, getting an event exclusive. So don't pick him unless you want the matte finish. And UI Goku literally just got a reissue. Now, for the ones that are not currently available right now, full power Jiren, probably a really good pick. Not full power, base form Jiren, a good pick. I actually would not mind if you chose this one. Pretty good. 17 and 18, a good pair, but at the same time, you can only get one. So really not on my high priority list. 17 is alright. I heard 18 sucks. So there's that. Now, Zamasu. Do not pick Zamasu. Here's a reason. He is unproportional as hell. He is supposed to be big. Somewhat bigger, probably in the Jiren section in terms of big. This guy is so inaccurate in terms of size, even as like corrupted Zamasu. Do not pick this guy. I am surprised that we did not get. Wait, is corrupted Zamasu? I have no idea about this. Is corrupted Zamasu and fused Zamasu like a one and done package? Why is regular Zamasu, like fused Zamasu, not here? Oh, if you have a question as to why regular base form Zamasu is not here, it's because he was a US exclusive, so he was never released in Japan. So yeah, Tamashii being Tamashii. Now, Hit, heard he was bad. I would not be on my top priority list. He's a cool character and everything. I don't really care. Kefla, do not pick her. She is a horrible fucking figure. I'm sorry. She sucks. She actually is horrible. You're gonna scrap her legs, scrape everything. The paint comes off so easily. Do not pick Kefla. Horrible, horrible figure. Now, moving on from Super onto the last section category of films. Surprising that they're putting Kaioken Goku here, especially since he technically is the Kaioken Goku from the Namek saga. This guy could get a good reissue because he just technically got one this year, earlier in the year. So I would not hold you back if you wanted to get this guy. He's pretty cool. Turles is a really good one. But not on my priority list. He is a really cool one, though. Speaking of cool, I think this should be one of your top priorities right here. Final Form Cooler. He is an amazing figure that I will have a re-review very soon about him, because this whole questionnaire is getting people to question what they want to choose. So Final Form Cooler is definitely a top priority in my opinion, although I do have him. A reissue for this guy would be really, really good. Metal Cooler, not really the greatest. I heard there was a lot of paint scrapage, issues with the oils and everything. I will have a review on this guy soon, so you can also make your decision based on that. Now, I'm going to avoid this guy for a minute. Beerus and Whis. This comes as a pair. You can definitely choose them as your second and third picks. Wouldn't really recommend it, in my opinion. Updated sculpts of these guys would be really good. Whis was supposed to get a reissue last year, but for some reason they canceled it, so I never got one. Beerus, I'm not sure about. Now, God Goku, widely available right now. I saw 50 at Walmart just a couple of days ago. Go get him. Now, ROF, Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza. We're technically getting a Whis-Gi Goku with the Daima Goku, but that's besides the point. These two need updated sculpts. They are 1.0 figures. We do not need these guys. They will be cool, but an updated mold for both of these and Golden Frieza there needs to be one. Golden Frieza, I wouldn't mind it if you choose it, because it is a figure that a lot of people sort of look out for and everything like that. But at the same time, he is sort of unproportional, and he needs to be updated to more so a better mold and everything like that. So I would not really pick either one of these. Maybe Beerus and Whis, yes. No God Goku. That's pretty much it. Now, moving on to the Broly figure, the Super Broly figures, and the superhero figures. These two are definitely top contenders of choosing who you want. Full Power Broly and Base Form Broly, definitely good picks. I will say that. So, top priority, honorable mentions right here. Blue Goku, still widely available right now. I've seen him every now and then. So he just got a reissue, if I am correct. So don't pick him. Although this is like an inaccurate Goku, do not pick him in terms of the actual look. Vegeta just technically got a reissue through Premium Bandai this year. Not my most favorite figure. I would rather wait for a regular Super Saiyan God Vegeta that gets updated head sculpts and everything like that. Not on my priority list whatsoever, for sure. I already have both of these guys, so they're not on my priority list. But if you want to get either one of these, go get them at Target or whatever, or Big Bad Toy Store. I don't think he's available right now. But just go look at your local Walmart or Target. Vegeta, just get the other blue Vegeta and wait for a Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Now, Gogeta. This is the only Gogeta that we have, which is insane to talk about. He needs an updated sculpt. While he is a great figure, he is old. He's nearly 5 years old, I think. So he did get a reissue back in 2021, I believe. I did a review on him just recently, a re-review. But I would not be opposed as to you choosing a re-release of this guy. It's a cool figure, but they definitely could do better. I'm just waiting for a super Gogeta from the Fusion Reborn movie. So this guy and the both Brolys, probably really good picks for the top three. Now, superhero. Ultimate Gohan just got a reissue. Do not pick him. Same for Piccolo. Don't pick him. Goku and Vegeta. Do not pick these guys. These are $35 figures that do not need reissues because they just got reissues. Do not pick any of these. Broly has a lot of issues. Body of the base Broly, legs of the full power Broly. He is unproportional as hell. So do not pick this guy. He is unproportional galore. Pan, no one cares about Pan, unfortunately. It's a decent figure, very inaccurate in terms of proportions. She is huge compared to Ultimate Gohan and everything else. I wouldn't really recommend it. And if we actually get a reissue of her, I honestly don't think she's going to come with the DLC for Gohan. So there's that. So that's just one thing. Gamma 1 and 2, while they are decent figures, I don't think they're top priority for anyone, unfortunately. So they're okay figures. They have good DLC for Ultimate Gohan, but that's pretty much it. Orange Piccolo would be a good choice, honestly. He's a great figure, has good posability. Would not mind of another figure of this guy, a reissue of this guy, even if I already have him. Beast Gohan, it's Beast Gohan. This could definitely be a good top choice. Same as Gogeta. They're like the two big things of the movie. Same as Full Power Broly. People are going to be gravitating towards these guys. They are the money makers, pretty much. So do not be shocked when either one of these wins. Now, kind of coming back to the very last one, Z Broly. This guy is definitely going to be one that a lot of people choose. And here's the thing. Japan loves Z Broly. The US loves Z Broly. Everyone and their mother, if you ask them who's your favorite movie villain, they will tell you either Final Form Cooler or Z Broly. So again, Z Broly is probably going to be the winner of this questionnaire. I honestly do not doubt that he will be the winner. It has been a while since we have gotten this Broly, but at the same time, there are downsides to actually choosing him. Now, I'm just going to pull up a picture of Broly from the actual movies. I'm actually going to use a render from a game, which is Z Fighters. In Z Fighters, can my browser load, please? Oh my god, why is my Wi-Fi crapping itself right now? So, Z Broly, look at the proportions of this guy. Look at the proportions of this guy. So, let me open this image in a new tab. This guy is jacked. He is huge, but at the same time, he is proportional. He is meant to be proportional. After all, he is a human being type of person, although he is completely jacked and a Saiyan and the legendary Super Saiyan. This guy does not represent him that well. That is an issue. Look at the shoulders. They're so high up. The shoulders are insanely high. They're like up here. They're like Final Form Cooler type of shoulders or type of shoulder pads right here. That is insane. I will say, here's the thing. We are getting, now, for those that are not fond of third-party figures, there is a Beast Deities Broly that is coming out. Now, this guy is absolutely huge. Just to show you a comparison picture right here. This guy is proportional from the looks of it. Here's what he kind of looks like. So this is Z Broly from Kong Studios. He is more than 9 inches, which is absolutely insane. He is massive. Is he proportionate to the actual movies? No, absolutely not. In terms of height, he is huge. But at the same time, he looks a lot better than the Z Broly that Tamashii Nation has done right now. Because they took their time and they actually updated the body and everything and all that kind of stuff. This Broly looks a lot like the Beast Deities Broly. And then Broly does not look a lot like the actual Z Broly from Tamashii Nations. Now again, this is just kind of like, oh, but it's a third-party figure. Yes, I understand that. But a third-party figure right now has a more accessible Broly to get right now. Cheaper, more affordable, more accurate to the actual movies than Tamashii Nations. I still won't hold you back in actually choosing Z Broly. Because guess what? That's one of my choices. Broly, 94, right there. Broly is my number 1 pick for this whole list. And the reason for it is because I want him. Just in terms of my collection, I want him. He is like the one big holy grail that I've been wanting for a long time. Now, what are my other choices, you may ask? The other ones that I chose, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be frank with you. I chose Raccoon and Butter and Golden. But I can vote again, and guess what? You can do a lot of multiple votes of this questionnaire. I'm actually gonna vote Android 16, number 54, and number 67, Super Boo. Actually, no, wait. I'm actually going to vote Goku Black. So 78 and 54. So let's go with that. 78 and 54. 54, Android 16, and 78, Goku Black. Those are my 3 picks. Z Broly, Goku Black, base form, and Android number 16. Because I really want an Android 16, Goku Black, and Broly. Now, I do have the Rose Goku Black, but this guy comes with a lot more accessories, the base form head, all that kind of stuff. A better color scheme, in my opinion. And, of course, Z Broly, because it's Z Broly. That's what I want. Now, I'm saying a lot of nows every now and then. It is up to you as to what you want to choose. I would love to know what you guys chose for this questionnaire. I am not holding you back. I'm just giving you sort of insight as to what's available and what isn't available and what you should consider voting for. Mostly because this questionnaire is going to be up for a little bit. I don't remember how long. This one is going to be up for until... Let's see real quick, just to kind of end off the video. Come on, Wi-Fi. So I've already participated, so realistically I can't go back. that just takes me to the questionnaire creation. So yeah, those are my three choices: Z Broly, Goku Black, and also Android 16. What are your three choices? Because I'm definitely out of time for this video. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'm going to put a link to this questionnaire down in the description and also in the comments for you guys to choose. I'm definitely late to the party. I definitely should have made this video when it came out, but just I needed a couple of a little bit of time to just bring my thoughts together. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.